Hello everyone, hi Tay, hi Fox, hi. Let me scroll back up here. Please. Tomato, hello Rose, hi Ashley. How's everyone doing today? I'm joined here today with the longest Rose and Nya, who I will unmute right now. Hello Nya and Rose. Yeah, I had y'all muted. What do you mean? Of course I did.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, people. Hello. Hi, everyone.
Welcome in, Train Boy. We don't have our usual large group, do we? Kinda sad. Ashley had to take off today. Mari had a kids party to attend to with their child. And Deserie got dragged away by their roommate, so no Deserie today. It's just gonna be us three. Us three fucking shit up. Am I allowed to curse on YouTube?
Yes, you're allowed to curse on YouTube.
Cool. That's probably a question I should have asked 2 weeks ago.
Believe me, you're allowed to curse on YouTube.
What? What if they demonetize me?
Are we monetized?
No, I don't think so.
And who cares?
Fair fucking enough. I mean, three people is still enough for me.
One?
Oh fuck yeah! Fanboy says 3 people is still enough for me. Are you telling me that if I would have been doing this alone, it wouldn't have been good enough? Sad.
Yep.
Sad. Can't believe. Toxic. Toxic. Fucked up. As long as it's not the subtitles or the words appear on the screen or in the thumbnail. What do you mean?
Don't, like, actively show and advertise it, I guess. But, like, you can say it.
Oh, fair enough. Understood. Understood. I will keep that in mind for future. Can we all see the game? I don't remember if I streamed it to Discord or not.
Yes, I can see the game.
Cool. I think we are here. Part 2 trial.
Sounds right. No?
I think it's right.
Yeah.
I think it's right.
Yes, that's correct.
YouTube uses OCR to scan for curse words, and they read the subtitles for them too. Oh, okay. So as long as it's not in subtitles or anything like that, closed captions, I'm good. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. No words in the video. But I could say the fuck word, and we're good. Cool. As long as I could say the fuck word, and we're good, I'm happy. Did you know that the fuck word is one of my favorite words? It has so many uses.
I picked up on it.
Yeah. Swear it, mod check. Alright, okay. Alright, well.
There's no stream points here.
Not yet. Are there stream points on YouTube? There are super chats.
So.
There are super chats on YouTube.
Yeah, but that's like giving bits. It's not the same thing.
$20 of super chat turns off swears for 10 minutes. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh. Alright. I think we can get started. I think I'm ready. I think I'm actually ready now.
Let's go.
Alright, let's do it. October 13th, 9:36 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 4, exclamation point, fuck you, that doesn't work. You can join a channel, which is like subbing on Twitch, kind of. That's weird. Why
Sort
does it
of.
call it that? Don't worry, I'll get the Patreon
Because
out
there's
there
already
eventually.
a subscribe button.
Why? Yeah, fair enough. So they can't do subscribe twice. Why not super subscribe? Why Kidover is such a good monetization scheme? Aw, yeah, give me $20. That feels so. I mean, $20 and I won't curse, huh? That's like. That feels wrong to me. That feels weird. Alright, if you do it though, I won't curse for the next 10 minutes. Easy, there you go. Merry Christmas. I already forgot who I gave to who.
Hey, Nick.
What is it? Something wrong?
Nah. But did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the Masked Sergeant Asquassi I bought.
Oh, you got merch? You bought this where?
The little tents in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale.
You know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff.
Mask Star the Mask publicity photo stuck into the court record. Eyes? Is that Ron?
That would be wrong.
That's Ron. Go ahead, yeah.
Who's Ron?
Just some guy. Just some random cosplayer guy who thinks he's Mask Star the Mask.
You voiced him last time.
Hold on, that was 2 weeks ago. That was forever ago. But I did
Come on,
mark you
I'm
down.
guilty! Throw the book at me!
Ow!
Who's screaming like that? Ah, Mr. Wright, you made it!
So Ron is actually Nya from Arcade Squares. $20 for swearing? To be honest, I'm not sure that's worth it. What? $20 for 10 minutes is such a good deal. I know you can make chatbots for YouTube streams. I should look into that. If you come up with anything, let me know. I would love to use it. Where'd they buy it? The black market? Yeah. You buy your Mask Star the Mask photos from the black market. That's where I get mine. Yeah, I did. Doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you, though.
Because I did it! I'm the criminal! Me!
He's at it again.
I sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor! I admit it!
Fair enough, Train Boy. I didn't actually mean for anyone to really do it. But you don't have that sacred urn, right?
Well, that's true, but... that doesn't mean I didn't commit the crime!
What's this guy's issue? This guy thinks he did it. Or is cosplaying way too hard? Guy's method acting and about to get himself arrested.
He probably sleepwalked or something. Or thinks he does.
What's up, Flowers? Normally, when I say, of course you did it,
Hi,
I'm being
Flowers.
sarcastic, but you? Yikes.
Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please! Wait, who's Deserie?
Did I pass Deserie to
Deserie's his
anyone?
wife. Oh, I think we gave it to Ya.
Yeah, you got Deserie. According to
I'm a
description.
ginger.
That's what the description says.
Yeah, the description says that you're Deserie. Characters pass hands so many times that I don't remember who's who anymore.
Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie.
Here we go. Nya only has 2 voices. Nya and Hamza. Easy.
Oh, Bessie, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually.
Ron is changing into Hamza. I love it.
Shut up, Alice. Trying to enjoy my fortune cookie. I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. You see, actually, the thief is me.
I don't believe you're funny. This guy's trying way too hard. Probably played by the Mask. He's not a good method actor. I mean, it would be funny if he was paid by the Mask, actually.
Can I tell you something, Nicky boy?
As for being a method actor, I think he's doing it just like every other
Yeah.
shitty method actor does it. So he's going really hard. That's normally what they do. At least he's not sending any dead rats to people, you know?
How come no one ever method acts as a nice guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent.
Send some flowers to someone. It's just in character, it's fine.
If he is declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you.
Oh no. Why are you smiling when you say it? You're sending me mixed signals here. I don't know if you're gonna be mad at me or if you're just gonna smile. Are you gonna kill me? Like, I don't.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some acts I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck.
Uh-oh. To be honest, I don't know whether Ron is Master the Mask or not. But there's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Deserie. October 13th, 10 a.m., District Court, number 6. Oh, hey!
What is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight?
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to...
What a stupid question.
What did you say?
Fine, let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment?
Oh, no, I'm not. I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides.
Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be.
I like this guy.
That's a rule to live by.
Who are you?
I am Godot, legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. Ah, he's the one that Detective Atlee was talking about.
Why are we fighting RoboCop? don't.
The X-Men was doing some weird stuff, but...
What do you mean? That's Cyclops, right?
Cyclops has white hair now.
Yeah, easy.
In 3 beams.
Missed opportunity to make Nico Phoenix. Could have called it Nikki Nyanya. Oh my god.
Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far?
Give me 1 second. I'm about to mute.
The suspense.
The suspense. I'm okay to wait on Godot's team. It's a good song.
What a song. Rose seems fine on my end. I don't know in comparison to Alice.
There are a couple episodes with a different judge, Foxfall.
Maybe a little. Just a little, though.
What's going on?
I think the judge is only in the trials, isn't he?
If you want.
So Rose is
was that?
always quieter than everyone
I can
else.
boost myself a little if you need.
Can you boost
No,
just
no.
boost yourself as much as you can?
Alice might wanna.
Huh?
Just boost it, crank it.
Oh, no, it's already cranked. Never mind.
You can't boost, and I'll have to lower me and Mia to match you instead. Rose is
About
always very quiet.
100 in Windows and 200 in Discord. So
And
I can't give you any more.
That's fine. I have you at 200 on my end. And all I can do at this point is lower both me and Mia. So in comparison to both of us, they're too low? Yeah?
I have to... it seems fine to me.
I hear them fine. Rose is slightly muffled, but still a similar volume. I think it helped. I hear Rose better now. Okay, cool. Alright, then I won't do any adjustments. Yeah, can you speak?
Woof woof, meow, biscuits, gravy.
Perfect.
Bonanza.
Back, Alright, cool. Sorry I had to peace out for a minute. My housemate came up with a letter for me, and I had to read it. It was very important. They're a very good There were some pictures attached, and I had to look at the pictures. They were very good.
Excellent. Hi, Kai.
Thanks.
Can't talk much because cleaning, but I'm here. Okay, well, enjoy your cleaning. We'll be playing Phoenix Wright, I think. Cleaning up this case. Haha.
Probably.
I'm in danger.
I'll clean up your case. Alright. Shall we continue while Deserie continues to eat cables?
Let's go.
What kind of cases have you dealt with so far?
The judge has changed voice again. I see.
Yep. He's going through a midlife crisis.
I see.
Ha. None.
What?
He hasn't quite decided what he wants out of life yet. What did you say?
I've never prosecuted a case before.
What?
Never. But you said you've never lost before.
Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either.
Oh. I fucking like this guy. I like this guy. This guy's ridiculous.
Arrogant for a beginner, aren't you?
Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings.
Reinforced cables. Is that you replacing cables? Chat, it's up to you to replace cables once we... What if I made a chat mechanic, right? Where Deserie comes in and other people come in and eat cables. And if all the cables get eaten, I start losing things. Like I'll lose my mic and eventually I'll lose like a monitor. And chat has to repair cables. And replace
sounds-
cables.
Complicated.
Well, it'd just be like a tally, right? And if I go below a certain threshold, it would just keep adding and, you know, replacing. And it would just be like, if I go below this number, I just turn off my monitor, right? Or I'll just turn off my webcam or mic or whatever. Or it'll be randomized. We can have a picker app be like, okay, you turn off your microphone, your headset, and then, you know, whenever it goes up to a degree, it'll be like, okay, you turn this back on. You spend $20 and it makes them uneatable for like a minute, for like an hour, and then if you spend 20 more, you could take that away. The cable game. A money making scheme. Oh,
The cable game comes out when?
never. Probably never.
Yes, but a mask in a court of law.
Ha! Don't you know anything? No matter, man, we all wear masks. Either on our faces or over our hearts.
If you ever get high enough, Deserie gets timed out for eating the cables. Maybe everyone who ate cables in that span.
This guy is the real deal, alright, Nick.
Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal?
So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Who are you?
Nick, is he a friend of yours?
No, I don't have any friends that call me Tried. I can think about it. Who is this masked man?
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you.
What are you fucking talking about? Who are you? Who are you?
Well then, Prosecutor Gobo.
Gobo.
It's not Gobo. It's Godot, Your Honor.
Yeah, like the engine, like the game engine.
In any case, please give your opening statement.
I can't believe Train Boy just said this shit.
Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume.
Ooh,
That's their words.
what are you talking about? I'm liking Godot. He may look like RoboCop, but he says some really intelligent shit.
He literally said to eat your words.
Yeah. You don't understand, okay? You're not even a professional photographer. You don't get it.
SMH.
I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite.
I bet he's doing duel picking battle with the wrong guy. Like he's looking for an actual Phoenix Trite.
Yeah. That'd be funny. Sometimes, not all the time. Oh, it's gotta get an editor to put the Godot go over his head. We can, I mean, if we ever make a thumbnail for this, we could like, we can Photoshop it. The Godot logo over his head. What is it?
Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link?
No, actually.
I wonder how much you can withstand before you and your case break in two.
Who are you? Again?
Well then, let's hear from the first witness. Oh,
Oh, hey!
My name is... No one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening. Yes, sir.
All the prosecutors are kind of mean.
witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn.
Yes, sir.
Gumshoe, don't hurt Gumshoe like that, says Train Boy. Aw. Witness testimony. Master the Mask's crimes.
Mask Star Damask is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago.
I don't like this guy anymore, he hurt Gumshoe.
He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his fifth heist, and as usual, he sent a card on to Lord Lee. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Mask Star Damask, sir. It fits his MO to a T.
So the actual identity of this Mask Star Damask is... Mr. Gobo, what are you?
Did you get that? Where'd you get that?
He used his powers. We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Gobbo.
Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed.
Can he get some?
Very well. It's only coffee after all.
You don't know that. You didn't check it. How do you know it's not spiked? What if Godot has been Master the Mask this whole time?
No, he likes coffee. Respect.
Respect because he likes coffee. The fucking judge let him slide. You can't be letting him slide this early he's drinking in the courtroom.
Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. White.
Godot has terrible taste in coffee. Why?
Yeah, good coffee shouldn't be hotter than hell to start with, because, like, you burn coffee.
I don't know anything about coffee. So, I don't know. Well, Nick, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna talk to fucking Gumshoe. As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all we can do is show that it wasn't Master the Mask who stole the urn. You don't. I'm not gonna make you read the testimony again. Only when we are pressing the issue, or if he adds anything to it. Otherwise, you're gonna be sitting here reading it forever.
Yeah.
Black ultra bitter coffee straight into the bin. Terrible. I can't believe. I've been to places that serve coffee like that. It's always the worst dives imaginable. Oh. I don't really do coffee myself, but I like sweet drinks. I like feeling like I am going to die of sugar overdose.
In danger.
Yeah. Have you been involved in the investigation from the beginning?
Yep. Nobody knows more about the thief than me, pal. It's true. I'm a Deserie, author on thieves.
Wait, what?
An author? He's written books about thieves?
I think he probably meant to say authority.
The fact that this guy can slip through even my fingers shows how good he is, pal.
I don't know. Wait, protein a minute, alright?
A mechanical pencil could slip by Gumshoe.
Hey, you can't be mean to Daddy Gumshoe like that. But yeah, he is dumb as a bag of bricks, isn't he? You're right. You're right.
He's bad at his job.
You're right. He spent too much time around the other detectives. Yeah, he did say Zvari, didn't he? It's easy when those fingers happen to be Butterfinger. Oh. Alright, press it harder. Your black coffee is not my cup of tea. Well, I'd imagine coffee wouldn't be your cup of tea to begin with, would it? So nobody knows more about the thief than you, huh?
You got it, pal. Except maybe for the thief's mom, that is.
You know the thief's mom, Gumshoe? Isn't there someone who knows even more about him than the police?
You don't mean Detective Zambari, do you?
I think Meow
Who
would
is
know who
this
is.
person? Savari? He sounds German.
His name is Luke Atme, sir. I guess I should have made up such a silly name for him.
What? I guess he's not all that famous after all.
Anyway, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the last item the thief stole.
Oh, I see. It seems you're not the expert you claim to be.
Cool. Yeah, if you enjoy it, Ashley, then you enjoy it. I don't think I ever had black coffee room temp, but I've had black coffee in general, and it's just not personally for me. Too bitter.
It looks like the thief is toying with me even now.
Have you seen all of these so-called calling cards?
Of course I have. Except the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought their card to the police. So I didn't see this one until after the crime occurred. That's because Detective Atme stopped the Sanders from taking it to the police.
Was the calling card that Lordly Taylor received authentic?
Well, all the cards have one common identifying feature. We're not releasing that information to the general public.
You're absolutely certain this card is real?
Gumshoe can't say it out loud, but I can bet he's talking about Masked Star the Masked Emblem. His fifth heist and your fifth screw-up, huh?
Objection, pal! That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
But this last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about the calling card this time.
You of all people shouldn't be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe.
I just want everyone here in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye.
Who do you call instead, Gumshoe?
What are you gonna call?
Call your local police right away. Got me?
Nah.
Wow, it looks like he's really got it in for Detective Atme.
Kai says, I need you back, it hurts. Aw. Rub, 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 rub. Pat, 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 pat. Feel better. I can't bend over too much or it starts tensing like crazy and pain. I should go to a doctor or something. Yeah?
Yeah.
Take care. If it gets really bad. Don't be afraid to, go as you need. As she says, called Frank Azar, the strong arm. What's that? I don't know who that is. Art pieces? Like what, for example?
Well, his first target was the famous Tear of a Man.
A Manon, you say?
What's that? some kind of especially salty teardrop?
Yeah.
No, sir. It's a blue diamond. A single rare diamond. Next was the crown of Bongora. You know, the thing you put on your head. After that was the left hand of Hades, and then the portrait of Megina, sir. Detective Atme retrieved the portrait of Megina and returned it to the museum.
And the target of his 5th and last robbery was the sacred urn, right?
It's a bit difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces.
Well, we assume he must have some underworld connections.
I mean, of course, when I rob some places for their art, I have my connections of people who want them already. I wouldn't do a job
You
without...
gotta have a good fence, you know?
Gotta what?
You have to have a good fence, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, like you can't just go do a job like stealing some like famous art piece and then not have a buyer already lined up beforehand, you know?
Even in Skyrim, you had the guild to sell stuff. Like,
Yeah. Because you haven't lived here long enough. He's a local ambulance chaser? What do you mean? What's that? What does that mean? In the interim, even though it hurts worse, use your knees instead. Yeah. Just relax a bit. And try to move again. And if it doesn't work, then, you know, don't be afraid to go in. Love you, Kai. Yeah, it's extremely...
Somehow, Mr. Delight doesn't look the type.
Yeah, he's a little too sunny to be hanging out in the underworld. I agree, Fox. Playing Tetris, he's a car crash lawyer. Oh, cool. I haven't heard of him. Yeah, I've only been here like a year, you know. Or 10 months going on. So maybe 8 months. Anyway, what do you mean when you say it fits his MO to a T?
I was thinking of asking the same thing myself.
I wish you would listen a little more closely, pal. First of all, there's the calling card. We're 100% certain it's authentic.
Okay.
Then there's the fact they seem to know all about the security system. And finally, his target was an art piece. These are all part of the thief's modus operandi.
And so, since this robbery seems to fit all of these conditions...
That's right. It means that Masked Star Damask is behind it. Nick, it definitely looks like it was Masked Star Damask who stole the urn.
But there's no real evidence either way as to whether Ron Delight is Masked or the Mask.
But...
Also, the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone in connection to Mr. Delight himself.
So even though we know it was Masked Star Damask who did it,
maybe for the time being, I should try to show it wasn't Masked Star the Mask that did it. What do we have? Sent before the highest top secret. To secure Lorelei Taylor will be coming to Purloin, the most priceless work of art on display in your Treasure of Curain exhibit. Take good care of this speckled urn. You? Yours truly. Masked Star the Mask. That looks pretty decisive. What is this? The exhibit poster? There's the urn. This is a publicity photo of Master the Mask.
Hey, the emblem's in that picture.
Oh, hey, it is. Hey! Well, I mean, people don't know that he sends that, right? They just know that that's like a part of his thing.
Even still, I would think that would be the contradiction.
I mean,
I'm not sure what exactly it is, but that's why I don't know.
you think it's a contradiction here?
Not here.
Wait a minute. That was a picture of Master the Mask, right?
Supposedly.
What is that? On his chest. There's a character there, right? And then
Or a
over-
mask.
And then, oh, well, no, it's like it's not a mask, it's like an emblem. It's like a golden piece, right?
Yeah.
Part of the costume. You could say that it is a mask piece that's attached to the costume. But, like, what I'm trying to point out
Maybe it's just
here-
meant to look like a. Whoa, wait, yeah.
Yeah, now you
They
see
look
it,
completely different. Yeah.
right? Well, it's just that one thing that's not here. This is a promotional piece, to be fair.
Yep. That should be the actual guy, isn't it?
What, this picture?
Ron? Is
This
that not
picture?
Ron's picture
No,
from
this
whatever
is-
bit he was doing?
No, this is a picture that Maya bought. As like a
Yeah, but-
publicity thing.
Yeah, but isn't Ron Star Damask as like a thing?
I thought that no, that's like a special interest that he has. He just like took up being Master the Mask. At least that's the way that I felt they portrayed it. That he was just like, I like thieves. I'm going to dress as this guy. I think he's cool.
I thought he was doing a bit or like an acting or like a children's show or like.
I don't think they ever expressed that,
Yeah, I have no idea.
like, explicitly. Did they, Rose? Do you remember?
Vicky Pivey.
Also, the picture of him taking the box. Is that supposed to be the urn?
Yeah. The urn
But
is
he
in
didn't
that
take
box.
the box they had for the urn?
He left it behind, right? So, like, he took it out a little bit ahead.
And the paint's already.
Already there, yeah.
But the box doesn't look like it has paint on it yet.
Wait a minute. The shape is here.
Could have paint on the other side.
Yeah, it could have fallen on this side where he's holding it.
Yeah.
I don't think the box was there. I think that was the statue. I don't remember.
Right, the
The
statue, was
supposed
rolled.
to be there.
It was rolled into place here, but like it was on like a thing, right?
Oh yeah, the paint was already there.
This was also taken at close to 1 a.m. power of special interest compels you. Oh, Mel. I like 5 runs last night, and 3 failed in bombs, and 2 failed due to a stupid trick that I used to be good at. That's a slight improvement. Oh, yeah, good luck. I believe in you. How good have your PBs gone? That money? Got money. You don't want your true identity revealed to the world? Come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. Huh. What do we put here? We pressed everything, right?
Yep. Go through the statements again.
Get through the statements? Sure. Master Thief started crime spree 6 months ago. So confident he sends his calling card before he even commits a crime. 5th heist, and as usually sent the card to Lordly Taylor. His pattern is to always go after the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it's Master the Master. Fits his MO to a T.
Go back a little.
So like here.
A little more.
5th heist.
I don't know. I don't know.
Let me look at the thing again. What if I told you the tricks I'm doing are so hard I haven't finished a good run yet? I would still believe in you because you've been pulling some stuff off. Move the next.
But why do we have the calling card that's supposedly supposed to be a secret?
I'm sure.
Like, does the police not have it anymore? If they do, why are there 2?
Well, it's been shown to us, right? We don't have it. Like, we don't have the sword. The sword is just something that exists. Like, we don't physically have it.
Okay.
We just know that it exists.
The record acts as, like, both an inventory and, like, a normal evidence record, so it's a bit weird.
Yeah. Like, we have the badge, the Magatama, probably the poster.
But we don't have the urn. No one knows where the urn is.
Right, we don't have the urn. We don't have the statue. We don't have the sword. We don't have Ron's wallet. That's like...
You mean you're not carrying around the statue in your pocket?
I could be. I mean, I am. Don't tell anyone, but like...
Oh, maybe present the urn somewhere.
Present the urn, you think?
Not sure where, but,
Yeah, there's a 5th heist. Confident. Always go after the most precious of art pieces. Maybe we could shit on the urn. Be like, this is impressive.
Maybe we could. Oh, hey, no monster right.
Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe?
Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous.
How could I what, train boy? I didn't say anything bad about Gumshoe. You said that he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right?
That's right, pal.
There's only one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn isn't exactly rise to the level of precious art.
What do you mean? Nick! How can you say such a terrible thing?
You don't have the right to say that. Keep the statue in the pocket. In my pocket, it's just a statue. You know? You don't carry statues around? That's not what we're on trial for. We're on trial for the urn. No, I meant from a financial point of view. It wouldn't fetch a good price.
Well, Prosecutor Gobo, what is the value of that urn?
The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it.
Well,
And I mean that in the worst sense.
yeah. So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Star the Mask would normally go after. What do you want me to do with a golden statue and satin train boy? You want me to show it off?
I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright. You're saying that the thief of the sacred urn was not the work of Star the Mask.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but...
Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up.
I'm sorry, train boy, I didn't mean it.
Was this last robbery the work of Star the Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Gobo?
Wagaba?
This coffee here, it's my own special blend. I call it Godot number 107.
Obo 107.
Trying to decide whether to cut down the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now, Mr. Trite.
What?
If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess.
What are you fucking talking about? What are you on about, dude? What are you saying? What does that mean? I don't get what you mean.
You're saying it wasn't Star the Mask that stole the urn.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't dare. You, not the ancient technique of Phoenix Wright fucking prosecuting.
Well, who did do it?
Pixar, it didn't happen.
But it must be someone imitating Star the Mask's methods of fake.
Uh-oh. A fake Star the Mask?
Fake Star the Mask? That sounds so ridiculous. But I like it. Yeah. Before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person who appeared at Lordly Taylor that night was actually a fake.
Oh.
Well, I don't approve of Mr. Gobo's behavior. His point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting.
I'm gonna have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lordly Trailer that night was in fact to fake the mask. I think the only way I could do this is with the security camera photo.
I think
Not the
so,
regular
probably.
photo?
You don't think so?
I think so.
Because like we showed this one, and then they'll talk about this one probably and be like, "Hey, there's contradiction here."
Yeah.
So it's sus. Try it. Pretty camera photo. No, it's not this one. The proof is right here. Oh, it is this one. This looks like does it look like, Nia?
Looks like a photo taken by a security camera.
If you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it.
Ah, well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on. Here's this pointer. Show us just what about this picture is so peculiar.
It's right here, of course.
You mean Star Mask?
I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at.
Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning?
Not important. Not important. The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on the mask's chest.
A breach? Here, bailiff! Get my steed! We need to retreat at once!
What are you talking about? You have a horse here? You have a horse at the courthouse and you're complaining about a guy drinking
Probably
some...
just his car.
Right, a Mustang.
Oh, he has a Mustang. Ooh. Fancy Judge. A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape on.
Clasp. Ah, I see now.
But the mask starred the mask of the security camera photo. Ah! He has no brooch!
Yeah. That brooch is the same as the emblem on the mask calling card, and it serves as a symbol. The thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this mask star the mask is a fake.
Ah! I've been fooled again!
Oh my god, Trainboy made the same joke about the steed being a Mustang. Nice. Great minds.
Naturally. Order! It's true! Undeniably true! Detective Gumshoe! How could you have overlooked this?
I'm sorry, sir. I know how I...
Shaking my head in Gumshoe.
Hey now. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too.
Oh?
Mr. Gummo, you deserve some blame in this too.
Why so?
How could you have overlooked such a large brooch?
Ah, the brooch you're talking about. Do you mean this?
Whoa. Why do you have that? Why do you have that?
Ah!
Gumshoe, why'd you not know about this? Wait, don't add. Why'd you not know?
He's not very good at his job or knowing things.
That's Master the Mask brooch.
Where did you find it?
Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene.
You didn't put it in evidence? You didn't submit it to evidence? What are you doing?
Yeah, that can't be used. You contaminated evidence, you buffoon.
It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue.
Buddha statue? You must mean the Ami face statue.
Why didn't you tell me about that, sir? I always put evidence away in my pocket.
No.
The
No.
one time.
No,
Just always being once.
No. You don't understand. He's never prosecuted before, but it doesn't mean he doesn't go steal evidence from crime scenes.
Oh,
Simple.
you know what?
Simple. he just goes and pocket shit. In case he gets the case, just in case.
after all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence. This guy is one cool customer.
Guy's about to get called in contempt of court. That's what he is.
It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady?
For what? What do you mean? You fucked up. Stop acting like you did a good thing.
That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there, too.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Rondelight's fingerprints.
Hold on, dude. You can't come in here with something that you stuffed in your pocket and be like, there's this guy's fingerprints on it. You can't do that. That's not how this works.
What?
What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch?
Broach just insulted Maya. Fuck this man. Did he? I don't think he did.
He kinda did.
Did he? Oh, okay. Being mean.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Gobo, let's see that brooch!
Yeah, let's see the brooch, Gobo.
I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here.
Whoa.
Take good care of her.
Wait.
Isn't that what Mask Star to Mask said in his calling card? In the last one?
Take good care
Take
of
good
it?
care of the urn.
I think
Referring
you're-
to items like...
I think you're reaching.
Yep, I am. But I want him to be guilty! Drinking bad coffee in court, come on.
He said the words take good care of a thing. That means he's Star the Mask. It's him. It's him. It's totally him. Lock him up. He's wearing a mask. Lock him up.
Yep.
He's wearing a tie. Star the Mask. would
Oh, I have to
totally
say,
wear
my
a tie.
suspicions are still on that one guy.
Luke? Not
At me.
Skywalker? Yeah.
Yeah.
My metallic girlfriend.
It appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back.
Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene.
Oh, Phoenix, we have a problem. The mask brooch added to the court record, found in the shadow of Amy Faye's statue. Looks like it was torn off some clothing.
Ha! You messed with the dough,
You get good got. Oh,
and you get burned.
oh. No good got. That's playing me like a violin.
Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. Huh? You're done with me? But I haven't proved anything yet. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough.
No.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Oh.
ALF! Bring the next witness into the courtroom.
Gonna have to lurk for a bit. Alright, enjoy your lurk. Take care. Finally time for Ace Detective to make his appearance, huh?
One second is one jerk of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up.
Silence! Now I see it's all becoming clear.
It's clear.
Sorry. The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor. A coffee maniac at that. Am I correct?
Well, yes, that's right.
Huh. Not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil.
What are you talking about?
What does that mean?
What are you fucking saying?
I don't-
Well, sir prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Atme, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens.
Boy, those two make a perfect pair.
They'd be best friends or they'd tear each other's heads off. That's some sus wording? It sure is. It really is.
I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone on security detail.
You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. If Detective Gumshoe is worth anything, that is. Why was this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason, I'm sure of it.
Well then, tell us what the special monocule of yours witnessed.
Witness testimony. What I witnessed. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Masked Star the Mask, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head, and I screamed, "Darn you, Perry the Platypus!" Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police.
You waited a whole 30 minutes after waking up.
Yep.
So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal?
So 30 minutes after waking up could be however long after he already left. My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, it's only natural.
I fail to see why the witness seems so proud of his performance that evening.
When Well, sir, old-timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of an ordinary thief, but the king of thieves, the great master of the mask, my arch-enemy. That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me.
Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. White.
Sure. Let's see what we got here. What eyewitness, huh? Let's press you on this. Hold on there. You're telling me that would be 1 o'clock in the morning of the 12th, correct? That's an impressive deduction, sir lawyer. You were on security detail that night. Where exactly were you at the time? A penetrating question! I was in the basement warehouse near the computer. Near the computer, huh?
Well, then you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it.
Up to this point, I tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief. He said the same thing yesterday, too.
Gupshoe also said that they'd never spotted the thief at the crime scenes before.
Precisely, that's precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew by not concealing myself, I'd be putting pressure on the thief. Looks like what the thief was the one applying pressure on your pigeony head, that is. In any case, press. Dancingly descended from where exactly? From the entrance, I suppose. Where else? So, in actuality, he neither danced nor descended. Someone please save me. Someone please save me. How is it that you didn't notice the thief? My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow while my ears listened for his footfalls. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak upon me. It can only be due to his subtly camouflaged cape and soft-soled shoes. I hereby call W a stunt. Just as you didn't see the criminal's face when that happened? Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put it? I saw his mask, and that's all I can recall.
It's not very solid as far as testimony goes.
However, fortunately I had my third monocle, the security camera, at the ready. I captured his image perfectly. This should be sufficient, I believe.
Well, as long as this photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Mr. Gobo, you have a problem with the photo.
I do.
Good. And let's continue with the testimony.
No. I have a problem with the photo. Hold on, wait. Can we look at the photo? Can y'all tell me what time that says?
12:58.
Right. And
The
what
same
time
time
did
as
he
the other
say
one.
everything happened?
Around 1?
He said it happened at 1. He said it was 1 o'clock when it happened.
Just after the clocks changed, or the date changed, which... Pretty sure that happens at 12, not 1, but you know.
He was wrong. There's a contradiction there.
He said around 1. It's about to be 1.
Oh, in the
He
photo.
didn't say it was past 1.
Like 2 minutes out.
Yeah, but he also
Not
said...
even 2 minutes. It's like a minute and 17 seconds.
Yeah, but like he also said like that it happened as soon as the clocks changed, the dates. This is like a 50 minutes ahead of the clock changing. This is a long time.
Yeah, but he said that while also saying 1, so he was sus from the get-go.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm reaching here, but like I thought it was significant.
Well, I thought it was weird earlier when he was like, just after the date changed,
Yeah.
but 1 o'clock. And I was like, wait, what?
What are you talking about? Attacked and knocked unconscious. You weren't able to do a thing. That's certainly some very impressive detective work. Well, sir lawyer, have you ever been suddenly struck on the head? Yes. Huh? Well, yeah, by a fire extinguisher, actually. And what happened? I was knocked out.
And you lost your memory, too.
Hey, shut the fuck. You see, you have no right to look down on me then, do you? The only reason I didn't lose my memory was because I have more brains to begin with. Oh. I have brains, but the wiring to the self-reflection part seems to be severed. In any case, that was how I was knocked senseless, and then... 007? What does that mean? 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. How about this 30 minutes? My silver cord was loosened and my soul fled to the golden halls of Elysium.
As usual, I have no idea what this guy is saying.
Valid. Me neither. I think he's saying that he was out cold.
But what happened during these 30 minutes?
No one can say, Anna, that span of time has truly vanished into the ether. What is going on here? Double O. Kai. I'm gonna bap you. Bap. Gross.
Oh, sorry. There's something suspicious about Detective Atlee. How could he not have noticed when the thief came?
Also, he says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. That can't be right. It contradicts the evidence.
Huh? Which piece?
The real question is, why would he tell such an obvious lie? 1 o'clock in the morning.
Approximately.
Just after the day change. Miss the mask fell upon me. minutes later.
Oh, it's the brooch.
I'm suspicious about.
He tore off the brooch.
me. Before he could fight back. Right. You're right.
Yeah, but it sounded like we had two masked star masks there.
Possibly. Called me before I could land a single strike, and when I awoke, he was gone. Brooch. Mr. Atme. Can you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours? Ah, this belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Master the Mask. It is, in point of fact, Master the Mask Brooch. I'm gonna change up on Atme's voice because it bothers my throat. It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on very well enough. Wait. Really shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing.
Oh! Ah! Ah!
I can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. It's the only thing I could think of. There's only one person that was in a position to have a struggle with a thief. The only person that was on security duty that night. You, Detective Atme. Arr. Detective Atme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So why'd you lie in your testimony to the court? Questionable mark.
This giving false testimony is a serious crime.
Alright, now. Wait just a moment, sir, old-timer.
Talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home.
You're not?
I'll use my Mustang.
Yeah, what does that mean? You could drive to the nursing home you live at.
He lives in the Mustang.
He lives in the... I just remembered. I was confused because I had been dealing with so many cases lately. Is that true?
The true measure of a man is to be about to work he does. That's what I always say. Nick, you can only handle one case at a time. Isn't that right?
Shut up.
Wait, I thought his whole life work was mask, stardom mask.
Atme, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't understand. That's like his arch nemesis.
like the one thing he does.
Like, I get that you would work other cases too to make money. But you shouldn't be forgetting your arch nemesis who's only struck 6 times.
5.
Yeah. Suzy says, you heard from Godot. Men are only deemed valuable by how much they do for others. Base Godot. Is that what Godot said? I don't think that's what Godot said.
I mean, you know, he used different words, but you know.
I think Godot said that you gotta be a worker drone in order to have value, which is highly untrue. But that's okay. He says you can judge a man by his deeds, something along those lines. I think with the context of doing work like a job, I feel like it's different. But I do like the sentiment. I do like the statement that you are making, Snoozy. Judge someone on what they do for people around them and how they behave, not on any other trivial fucking matter. I do agree with your statement there. Very good. Very good line of thinking. So you are now saying that I am not the judge, actually.
What? Yes. So are you now saying that you and the thief fought?
Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor.
What do you mean, Godot? What are you talking about?
Excuse me?
Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules.
This is your second testimony ever, though. Indeed, I understand. I look at me. Agree completely. Yes.
Are they in cahoots?
Yes, they are. Totally. I do agree people should be judged by their character. I was more or less thinking about the Chris Rock joke, where he said the only thing that's loved unconditionally are women and dogs. Oh. Lamau. I don't think I ever heard that joke before. But how are you doing? How are you doing, Snooze? Hopefully well. Fight with the thief. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, look at me cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true, BAM! And that's all she wrote. You didn't change it. You did wait. Okay. You didn't change it though. You didn't say anything. You didn't say anything different. You're still saying that you got clobbered and you didn't fight back. Nice.
Oh, in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Mask's stardom mask?
You said I'm doing fan flippin', schlippin', blippin', clippin', dippin' tastic. So I like to fucking hear. So I like to hear. Let's go. Correct. It was doing his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak.
Well, that is certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case.
That's not good.
That can't be good. The fight with the thief. Shoot out the way from the door for a brief moment. So why'd you look away from the door anyway? In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of other sensors as well. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. That's why I went to the computer, elegantly of course. So you are momentarily vulnerable while you are working on the computer? Should I ask some more questions? Yeah, sure. About the sensor. What kind of sensors are you talking about? There are other places in the basement that someone can enter and exit from. There's ducts, sewer pipes, a cat door as well. I hooked up heat detecting infrared and ultraviolet sensors to each of them. That's a lot of hardware. Was it all yours? Lordly Taylor Department Store was more than kindly enough to provide the monitoring hardware. Naturally, the security camera that took the photo belonged to them as well. In other words, he couldn't have rigged the equipment, huh? Has that cleared up any doubts you had about me, Sir Lawyer? No, they didn't. In fact, I want to ask about the computer as well. Look away from the door. About the computer. So that computer belonged to Lordly Taylor as well? Correct. Well, except for the program that manages the data. That was specially designed by me. Look at me. In that case, he could have easily manipulated the data. Interesting. What's wrong, Sir Lawyer? Many things, especially with your testimony. What does that mean? Discombobulated?
Young people these days, they really irritate me.
Why?
They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean.
Oh, what does it mean? Sorry. What exactly does it mean, anyway?
Now I've forgotten. What was I saying?
Ah, it's better than old people who forget what they were saying 5 seconds ago. Rose?
Well, it looks like you cleared that up. You could go on your testimony.
What do you mean by weapon from the side? Naturally, that thief had no idea that I, Luke Atme, was hiding in the area. Grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse. Sword? You mean the sword that was twisted like a tree branch? Correct. Fortunate for me, the blade was not sharp. Okay, so he's talking about the Shishito.
Oh, the thief armed himself with a sword. And what about yourself, witness?
With his fists. You had that much faith in your own. You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities. But of course, in college, I was the second in charge of the boxing club.
I'm sorry if I failed to find that appropriately impressive.
However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Master the Mask. This guy's a real piece of work. Can you tell us a little more about what happened? My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious. Powericious? I assumed he had me fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. What do I ask him about this? You were blinded? So was this flash of light that blinded you? I was bathed in a golden light. It seemed to have come from the statue of the woman. Statue of Amy Faye, I'm guessing.
Well, that wasn't very much help at all.
Doesn't sound like it.
Well, what do you think, Nick?
Well, there's one thing that I'm absolutely sure of now.
Yeah? What is it?
This look at me guy, he's definitely hiding something.
But why?
I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. And about the true nature of this detective.
Uh-huh.
Combobulated, defracted weapon, true detriment provides with his fist only. First blow struck true, and bam, that's all she wrote. Is it just me, or did he not actually explain how the fight went on at all?
No, he didn't.
We asked him to explain the fight, right? I
Yeah.
am very confused. Do I bring up the brooch again and be like, hey, what the fuck? As we ask again, the at me fighting sense. I assume it's important. What is this at me fighting style? Sorry, but that's a trade secret. I can't really say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall so no one can get behind you. That's it? That's the at me fighting style?
It sounds like a bad idea.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Wright, what about that testimony?
Clearly, it was very important.
I think it is very important. Because he put his back to the wall. That means he had to be, like, staring at the mask. Of course it's important. We've learned detectives' secret technique after all.
Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone late at night.
Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out.
Now then, witness. Well, go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony.
Cool.
It's third eye.
What does this mean? Where is this third eye you're talking about? Oh, it's right between my right and left eyebrows. It's quite invisible to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead if you like. Why'd you just say that in the first place, dude? Sir Lawyer, it looks like the creases in your own forehead are getting deeper.
Where's the proof that he got hit? Like, shouldn't he have, like, a bruise or something?
This is true. I wonder what Maya has to say about it.
So Mr. Abney got hit on the forehead then?
That's what he says.
I've got a funny feeling about that.
Actually, so do I.
Well, what do you think, Nick?
There's one thing that is absolutely sure of now.
Yeah? What is it?
This look at me guy, he's definitely hiding something.
But why?
I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. And about the true nature of this detective. Should we show the sword at that point? If you got hit with that sword, something's wrong, right?
Yeah.
What do you think, Rose? Wait a minute.
Try it.
The mask knocked at me out during the crime with a blow to the back of the head.
Wait. But he just said forehead.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And that says the back of the head.
Hey, we got it.
Detective Atme, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun this is, lawyer. It truly is a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I believe this is what you said yesterday. No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head. From behind with this gruesome item.
From behind, huh?
From behind? But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head. It seems I've made another mistake. Detective Atme, that's not the only strange part of your testimony.
What do you mean by that?
For example, the fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. Somewhat as if you were afraid they were going to help with security. Geniuses such as myself has always been misunderstood. How sad. That's wrong.
To err is human. To forgive, divine. Humans aren't machines. They have souls, feelings.
Well, that's Detective Gumshoe.
They live, they die, they love, they hate, and yes, they even make mistakes.
Hey, hold on. It's not as pretty as that.
Really? What is it like then? Always chase the riddle down to the end. That's one of my feelings.
This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around.
Mr. Wright, what exactly is it that you're asserting?
Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that Mr. Atme is a fake. Mr. Atme is no ace detective. Mr. Atme is Mask Star the Mask. What do we think, class?
All of them. I think all of these.
They're all the same.
But definitely the last one
Yeah.
is what Phoenix is going for. Yeah.
Yeah, especially what he was saying. When he was like, oh, you didn't tell the police because you were afraid they would help with security. That is totally in line with him being Master of the Mask. But, he's no ace detective and he's fake. Wait. No, this Mr. Atme is a fake. Oh, that's funny. Never mind. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Abney's true identity is actually Mask Star the Mask. Yeah! Me?
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atmy's story. Think about it. He said he was hiding at the crime scenes, which is why no one ever saw him there. Then in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to meticulously retrieve the stolen treasure.
Miraculously.
That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. Picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a... Oh please, the explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atme, in quotational marks. The truth is that you are in fact Mask Star the Mask. Ah!
But Mr. Wright, this photo, it clearly shows Mask Star the Mask. This security camera belongs to Lordly Taylor Department Store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it.
Unless he literally wore the costume himself. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as a thief and stole the urn.
Oh, the ace detective is actually an ace thief? Is this true, witness?
The maths demo is pure genius, and so am I! Look at me, ace detective! You're very clever to come to such a conclusion. I am impressed, sir lawyer.
What? Witness, you're admitting it.
Nick, now's your chance.
Yes, time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Detective Atme, when you assumed the ident... That's hot.
Godot blend number 102. My personal favorite.
Cups of coffee has he had?
That's assault. That's assault. There's assault at least 2.
Mr. Gobo!
The ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel.
That's a good novel.
There's only one problem. It simply isn't true.
But Mr. Gobo, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and I
will admit, my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt, Mr. Trite.
Cool.
If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it had better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face.
Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. This court would like to see this decisive proof you have, quickly.
Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. What's the big rush?
Are you alright, Nick? You would never assert something without evidence.
Yeah. You're right, Maya. It's not like it's my entire stick. Admi looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. But can I really do it? Alright, let's see. The decisive evidence that proves Luke Atlee is in fact Master of the Mask is... Um...
Uh-huh.
What do you think? What do y'all think?
I don't know what to think.
Yeah, I'm at a bit of a loss myself.
So
I think
I'm curious who
Same.
found Ron's wallet at 1 a.m. if Atme was unconscious for half an hour.
You weren't here for that one. It was so Atme is, or no, not Atme, but Ron is a security guard for KB Security, and Larry Butts is also a security guard for that security.
I see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Larry found.
I
the
read
wallet
it
over there.
as basement, not building. So I assumed it was where Atme was, but I see it as
Yep.
building.
It is building. Yep.
That's a word.
It sure is. Rose.
Not sure.
I don't know if we have it yet.
I find it hard to believe hitting him in the head with that sword would have bent it like that.
It's probably not real and or extremely old.
Why is it in a museum?
Huh?
I would think it's old since it was in a museum.
Yeah, so why would it like, I mean, it wasn't in a museum, it was in an art exhibit. And it was like a prop piece for Amy Faye, of whom we don't really have a time frame for when they started the curing channeling technique, right? But I'm gonna assume that it is old. I'm gonna assume that it is old, and that could be why it bent so easily. Over time, materials like degrade, don't they?
I mean, I don't think metals necessarily bend over time. Don't they usually just become brittle and...
Or, I'm not sure what it is.
Well, if it went brittle...
I can't think of a material it would be that it would just...
get bendy. Like, do you think it would just snap instead?
Yeah.
Its shape is also weird. I'm surprised he didn't get any injuries, but that's not the question here. What is the evidence that proves Atme is in fact Master of the Mask?
My guess out of what we have would be the blackmail letter or the
Oh, maybe.
or the signature card, but I don't know that those are
Oh, you know what?
conclusive.
I think it's the card. I think it's the card for a dumb reason.
The calling card? Press record. calling
that's
card?
my guess. Yeah.
Okay, let's weigh these two at each other here. Blackmail letter. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received and the other day instead. So this is like...
You know, would make sense with why he disappeared for half an hour.
Well, the blackmail letter was for Ron. Right? Like, it went to Ron.
Yeah.
Who is not Luke. What was the night of the crime? Do we know?
The 12th.
Do we know that?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
kinda
the
quick.
Phoenix confirmed it at the beginning,
Okay.
saying, oh, so you mean this would be on the 12th, right?
Got it. So, this would be... I feel like the blackmail letter would be to rule out Ron being there at the 12th. Because we found it in Ron's room, right? So let's
Yeah.
try the card.
I think it's a card.
Let's-
Maybe think first, so yeah.
Yeah, let's cheat a little bit. Actual defense comes prepared, Your Honor.
Very well, then. Let's see what you've got.
Please...
Please present proof
What?
that Mask Starter Mask is actually Mr. Look at Me.
When has Phoenix ever been prepared?
Never.
That's what I'm saying.
Here's your proof.
What do you think, Mr. Gobo?
Looks to me like Mr. Trite is still a mite asleep. Perhaps he's like a big bug by special Godot blend. Well,
The Gobo blend. No thanks. I'm fine, really. What do I do now? Another mistake like that and I'm through. Got some decisive evidence I could be risking everything. Nah, I've got all I need. So it wasn't the calling card.
try the letter?
The blackmail letter? Sure. Same. It's not it. Maybe we just don't have
Maybe
it.
the pin?
Yeah, maybe you don't have it.
The what?
The brooch? What if you need, like, the cape that it was torn off of?
No, I don't think you have it yet.
I don't think I'm supposed to do it. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to, like, convict them here.
I don't have a thing.
Of course, I've got nothing.
Just what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high no matter how bad things get, after all.
Deserie's chewing on cables because they've returned.
Oh no, we need those.
We do need those.
In danger.
Welcome back, Deserie.
I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion.
It's no good. I've got to stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove this guy is a thief.
Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again.
Oh, good. I'm just not ready yet.
But are you just gonna give up and let us lose this?
So you've come to your senses, have you, sir lawyer? I can't think of a counterattack at all.
It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. I don't think you can see, sir. Mr. Gobo. What? Who? Oh. Who are you? Who's... Oh, am
You.
I...
Yeah.
That doesn't really matter right now, does it?
Mr. Light, what are you doing here?
Nicky boy! The thing you've been looking for. I think I found it!
Hey! Hey, what the fuck?
You mean that bag? No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well... that's...
Not real.
Yeah, unless they re-smashed it to re-put it together. It does have the paint on it, though.
The sacred urn! Nick, it's the urn!
I bet someone broke it, trying to steal it, and then, fix it.
Fixed it right this time.
Yeah. Order! You, madam! That urn! Where did you find it? You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective. Look at me! Oh, Desi, you're the best!
Sacred urn updated in the court record. Found in the office of Look at Me. Has pink splotches all over it. It's also perfectly fine and fixed now. Amaterasu, how you doing? Amaterasu, what's going on? I've missed you. You don't bother me. You never bother me anymore. I hate it. Terrible. Always busy or doing something. Ooh. Hope you're doing well today. Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atme?
That doesn't look great.
Even if you're going to have a, even you are going to have a hard time reasoning out of this one.
Ha. Pathetic.
Mr. Gobo, you have something you wish to say.
Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad.
You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved.
Before casting aspersions at Detective Atme, consider the young lady here.
Not much, just getting off a 13-hour workday. Ow, ew. Oh. Straight a flop and watch a redacted word. Banui. That redacted word seems kind of sus, but I hope you can enjoy us all reading away at Phoenix Wright while you relax today. Take care of yourself, get some nice tea, get a snack, and relax, 13 hours is a long time. Do you go back in tonight?
Your name is Deserie Delight. Is that correct?
Yes, what about it?
Ha! How charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring.
What are you insinuating?
As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere, including the office of the good detective here.
We can confirm we saw that bag there.
So you found the urn. What does that prove? Certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it.
I just brought it here from the detective's office.
Ross said no, but I worked yesterday for 13 hours as well, plus another 6 tomorrow. Oof. 13 and 13 is what, 26?
Yeah.
At least tomorrow's 6 hours, right? Not fucking 13. Get some rest and relax.
Get some rest. That's pretty bad.
Kind of, right? Pushes Mizure away from the cable. Stop that. No.
Please, madame. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witness to.
You're wrong. I would never do such a thing.
Miss Delight.
Please, Nicky boy, you've got to help me talk some sense into these people.
There must be some way. I gotta prove that urn was actually in the Acme Detective Agency. Testify about what I saw.
What's wrong? Isn't it your job to come up with something to say? Nick, come on! It should be easy to prove. After all, we checked out that bag, didn't we?
You're right, I remember doing that. Whatever was in there, it was hard, round, and smooth too.
Yes, it must have been the urn. It must have.
Never actually saw it with my own eyes. Emmy walked in when I was about to take a look at it. Even if it was the urn, I can't testify that it was.
Ah, you're right! Ha. Looks like I was wrong about you, Mr. Trite.
Pushes Amaterasu away as well. No! Both of you cease. You're both being horrible, stop. No high voltage cables. No high voltage cables. No.
Yeah, just tell us the streamer cables.
No. Not those either.
Wow, are they allowed to chew on any cables? Jeez.
Any cables that you may find in Ya's bedroom are totally fair game.
Wow, you're not even gonna contribute?
No.
Wow.
Now, I think it's a good time to... We're 2 hours and 2.5 hours in. Do y'all feel that y'all need a break? Water, bathroom.
I need to do both those things.
Yeah.
Can go for a break.
Okay. We could take a quick break here. I could take the dog out real quick and use the bathroom myself. But before that, I must say to chat here, if you like what you're seeing, if you're enjoying the show we're putting on, and you're having fun, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, hit that thumbs up, comment, write something in the comment section, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell. Out of the park. Well, every chat is like a comment,
You
right?
can comment after it's done.
You can also comment after it's done. Rose is correct. I only eat the finest cables from LC's setup. Hey, my setup is super fucking jank enough, and my cables fail on me every other day. They literally fail on me every other day. So I don't think
We
they're
need
the
new cables
finest.
anyways.
I do have a micro USB cable here that is
And hit that
That's-
notification bell.
destined for the garbage can. But yes, hit that notification bell.
Otherwise, YouTube will never ever show you anything.
Really?
Well, not literally, but
Oh.
you know.
You'll be blind. You'll be YouTube blind. You won't be able to see anything ever. You gotta hit my
I
notification.
can't even use
bell.
YouTube anymore if you don't hit that bell icon.
Yeah, you gotta hit it on my channel
Actually,
specifically.
they'll explode if you don't hit it. So
You will explode. I'm the reason your cables don't work. Bap, 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 bap. Stop that. Stop that or replace them. SMH. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's do our quick break.
break.
Yeah.
Same for anyone in chat. Go ahead, get some water, relax, get a snack, and we'll be back in the next like 10 to 15 minutes probably.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
BRB.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll mute myself while I'm gone.
Ah! I return. Hello. I return. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Misery, no. Bap. No cables. Stop eating my cable. I need those. Hey, let me ask you a very important question to those of you watching stream right now. This one's for you, Misery. Do you enjoy watching the streams on this channel and on Twitch? You don't have to answer this question. But if the answer is yes, I assure you, biting the cables is not the answer. It is not the answer.
Hello,
Please.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I am also back. Whoa, Amaterasu, did you get your supper?
I think
Now we're just
is
waiting.
not back yet?
Nope. I haven't heard anything from Nya yet.
Alright.
So we will remain on the break until they return.
Sounds good.
I enjoy listening to the redacted Goonie. What is this redacted word? The redacted word is scary. My feetsies are too sore. No supper because the feetsies are too sore? Change that. Tell them to simply stop it. What is that? Hey, what the fuck? Alright, ban Rose. Someone ban Rose for me, thank you. My shadow mods, my secret mods to come in and ban Rose. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I like to see. Do you see me today trying to eat my cables? Were you here for that? I came back and Misery was just like sneakily chomping away at some cables. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Cease.
SMA.
Yeah. I need those. I need those. Yes, let me get my saw. My feet can't be sore if they're not there. I mean, that is a course of action. I mean, you're right. This is truth. I think this is correct line of reasoning. If you don't have feet anymore, how could your feet be sore? However, you are introducing a new level of pain there, I believe. I think you're giving yourself something new to worry about, which doesn't get rid of the fact that something's in pain. You know? SMH. Problems for future me? Well, I think I like you with feet, so maybe leave those there for now. I feel like future you also has the problem of the sore feet, so like it doesn't really change much. You're just giving your current you some pain, and then future you a problem of having to relearn how to walk. You know, sounds like a bad idea. You know, I'm excited. We finished Star Wars last Monday, right?
Yeah.
Which I started turning in the highlights, and I'm also going to prepare to post those over on YouTube. Or here on YouTube.
Oh, really?
As VODs, yeah. I put in the effort to do that
Nice.
yesterday. Nice. So, we finished the game, and now that leaves Monday kind of empty. I think this Monday we're gonna play a little bit of Paladins. Did you ever get Paladins installed?
I'll do that.
Cool. You don't have to join us if you don't want to play Paladins.
I do. Just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Fair enough. Sometimes I forget things too. But yeah, that's gonna be fun. This Thursday over on Twitch, normally we'd be doing some Labyrinthine, but Labyrinthine is over, or some Elden Ring, but Minnow has an SSDI hearing, so we cannot do Elden Ring. Minnow did give me the go-ahead to go do Elden Ring anyway, but it doesn't feel right to go now, after all the Elden Ring strings with Minnow, without Minnow, you know? So I don't know what I'm going to do for Thursday. But I was thinking either we can do Paladins on Thursday, or we could do Catalog Stream Part 2. What do you think about that one, Rose? The return of Catalog Stream?
You'll have to run that by me again.
So Thursday, I don't know what to do, right? And I was thinking either Paladins,
yeah,
or the return of Catalog Stream.
No, let's see how Paladins on Mondays goes.
Huh?
What's there? I mean, see how Paladins on Monday goes.
I don't know if it's going to be an ongoing thing. There's like a one-off, right? This Paladin
Right.
thing, this isn't like ongoing.
Right.
But so it's just like to
Maybe
fill
we
a
should-
day or two.
Maybe we should fill up Thursday with it then.
Yeah, the question is, does it get filled both days, or does it get filled one day?
Right. I think it would be fun to do 2 days.
I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Either that or I'll do Catalog again. Otherwise, I don't know when Catalog will ever happen again.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Catalog Stream. We'll never forget the sexy zebra knife. Better be in this one. Really better be in this one. Now, what's current time?
Right around 5?
It is, yep, somewhere around 5, and we are 2 hours, 47 minutes in. Give me a few more minutes.
They be a few minutes, so.
What happened?
Huh? Yeah, so they be a few minutes.
Okay. The dog is being difficult, Lamau. Yeah, sure. We could wait a few. bum, 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 bum. I love these Game Boy tunes, I really do. They are very good. Bum 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 ba-da-da-dum. Bum 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 ba-da-da-dum. Bum 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 ba-da-da-dum. Like you ever played Mega Man Battle Network? Kind of reminds me of that. You have not?
No.
Oh, so like the Legacy Collection is coming out next year. But you can also probably emulate them. They're all GBA games.
Oh, yeah.
They're very good. They're very good and fun. And they have really good music.
I don't know. I always have trouble with Mega Man games.
They are not normal Mega Man games. They are card-based deck builders. Where you go and like you collect cards. It's like the little RPGs. They're dope. They are not platformers.
Maybe I'll look at.
You ever seen One Step from Eden?
Don't think so.
Aw. Well, that game is inspired by Battle Network's combat, where it takes place on a 3x3 grids. One being your side, one being the enemy's side. And you have different moves that affect. You can collect different cards that affect different tiles on the board, and different cards that will just like. They're cool. They're cool. You gotta see it. Except for network transmission. I mean, that one is the exception, though, right? That one's interesting.
Is it bad?
Yes. I mean, it depends. The game is set up to be a platformer like the original games, but with Mega Man Battle Network as a baseline for it. So they're taking a game that was never meant to be a platformer and then taking its combat system and trying to force it into a platformer. This... Go ahead.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. So like what ends up happening is you have this combat system that relies on being like it's live, but also pauses, right? And you have to like make decisions every time a gauge fills. You take a new move. Do you get rid of a couple moves and try to get something better? Like it's all deck building, right? It's like what did I draw this turn? Network transmission does that in a 2D side scroller platformer where you can't really dodge things. And if you
Okay, so it's like Rechain of Memories of Mega Man.
Okay, but Rechain was good though.
What Rechain were you playing?
Rechain? Was Rechain not good? Are you saying that why was Rechain not good?
I hate Rechain.
Did you prefer Chain of Memories better?
I've played the original Chain of Memories.
You have? Or you haven't?
I haven't played the original, but Rechain thoroughly
Hmm. I remember Rechain and Chain being pretty similar, actually. They tried to do like the whole 3D thing on the Game Boy Advance with Chain of Memories. So it kind of played the same. Not really. Because of course it's a Game Boy and a PS2.
I just not agree with the whole use cards for real-time combat thing. Not a fan. Fair
enough. I feel like Battle Network does it in a way that's not egregious, though. The way Battle Network does it, it's very, very streamlined. You're not like thumbing through cards, right? So you get a hand of cards that you can play with, and you could take these cards and then you push a button and you use it. It's not that you continuously cycle through them like Chain of Memories. And you have to pray that you land on the right one and it can fade out and other cards fit. No, none of that bullshit. You use your move, you use your move. If it hits, it's because you lined up the shot and it hit, you know? If it doesn't hit, it's because you fucking miss, you know?
Yeah, I might take a look at something.
Yeah. Yeah, network transmission's funny. Don't tug on that. Hey, leave that cable alone. That's my mic cable. Okay. Kai says I'm back. I took a bath and now my back feels better. That's good. Having some nice running water on your pain normally helps me. I'm glad I helped you. Right now we're still taking a quick break. We're waiting on Nya, who is taking 20 fucking years to return. It has been 10 minutes since Nya has said that they were gonna be a few more minutes. They're on their way now. Cool. Taking 20 fucking years. Can't believe this shit. Can't believe this garbage.
Okay.
But how was your bath? Hopefully well. Pulls cable away from Deserie. No, fuck that. Pulls Deserie away from cable. Nya died. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry to inform you, chat, but Nya's gone. 07s. Bath's warm. Nice. Nice. Did you ever get your food? Or was that yesterday? No, I'm thinking of yesterday. My bad. Yesterday you had mentioned that Nick was coming with food. Or they came with food. Did you ever tell Nick I said hi? I really wanted you to tell the food I said hi, not Nick. I get food now though, Cafe Rio, what's that? What kind of food do they have there? Edible food? Inedible food? The real questions. The real questions.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Yeah.
General Kenobi.
Hello there. Are you ready?
Oh, I was always ready. Where have you been? SMH.
Here, where you weren't.
Yeah,
Mexican
I heard you.
Food, nice. You told
Saying
them
I was
this time.
taking 20 fucking years.
That's hilarious.
You did.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This town overflowing with lies. There's still a single candle.
Rose, check, mic check.
Mic check.
I can't hear you.
What the hell you mean you can't hear me?
We can't hear you.
It sounds like you are 50 feet away from your mic.
Even more so than usual.
Yeah.
My settings have not changed.
Has positioning of mic changed?
No! Can't change!
Well, I mean, you could, like, rotate it, right? I'm being rolled, help. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see if you changed on... Well, you wouldn't have changed on my end, because...
Yeah, it changed for me too.
Can you
Like across the board.
change your mic, like, whatever the input is, and then change it back?
I can try?
Turn it off and back on.
Yeah, essentially. Just like unplug it and replug it. And then check settings again. I'm being help. I'm being rolled help.
Hello? Hello?
It's a bunny roll.
Bunny
Hi,
roll.
hello?
Hello again. It's perfect.
Am I audible?
Yeah. I
Great,
think you're
excellent.
more audible than before, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Still kind of quiet on my end, but it's better than it was.
Well, I mean, this is about what it was originally. Remember, their mic can only go so hard.
Yeah, I know. And I didn't change anything in my settings either.
Yeah.
But I just had to turn Rose up from 60 to 90.
Okay, well, I have Rose at 200
Okay, well,
constantly, and I cannot hear them. So, like, the fact that you can hear them at 90 is a fucking miracle.
I'm just saying that was still quite a bit of difference
Yes.
at the end for me, too.
Fair enough.
are we
to
good
go?
now?
Yes, go.
Do you want me to read that again?
Yep. If you can.
Yeah.
In this town overflowing with lies, there's still a single flickering candle of truth.
Nicky boy!
Well, it's true that I never actually saw the urn, but maybe I could still testify about it from another angle. Judge,
About it, Mr. Wright. Have you given up yet?
there must be some way. I've got to prove the urn was actually an Admate detective agency. I can prove where the urn was. By the fingerprints on it.
Fingerprints, eh?
Oh, come now. Now you're really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed. Yeah, go on. Good. Now it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was who I was guarding. It was I who was guarding the urn in the first place.
Why
In
would you
any
be touching
case-
it, fool?
To examine it, make sure it's certain. I
Put
am
it
always...
downstairs.
Yeah. I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything.
What about it, Mr. Wright? This witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway.
Hey, Nick, what are you gonna do now?
I've come too far to turn back now. Because he didn't see anything. Yeah. He never saw the urn.
Well, was the bag originally at Atmy's place?
He can say that there was a bag that was similar there, but like, what is that gonna prove?
You'd be like, that's the bag I saw at Detective Atmy's place.
Oh,
Which
so-
means that's where she came from.
Oh, so two people can have the same bag.
I mean, that's not how evidence seems to work in this game, usually. As far as logic.
Sorry about that. Not
Did you
me
get another
excited.
letter?
No, the dog was barking. Not me excited that Doctor Who is coming back with an excellent writer and a bit of David Tennant. Oh, nice. Enjoy. Back when I'm going to be in and out. Nice. Welcome back, Train Boy.
And
Atmy must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. There, I'm sure someone must have left fingerprints on it. The defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person should be on the urn. Mine.
Ooh.
So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway? Mr. Atmy, do you recall the events of yesterday?
Hey, Nick, come on, open it up.
Wait a minute, we can't just open this private property.
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. Well, what's in there?
Hang on, I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there! It could be a bowling ball in his bag. It's true I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at the time. But I did touch what was inside.
Your Honor, I left my fingerprints on it while committing a crime.
You touched it. I remember very well. It was smooth and hard. Well, that's already a red flag. Describe this urn as smooth and hard. Can you look at this urn real quick?
he could have touched one of the bigger chunks if he didn't touch, like, one of the broken parts.
He put his hands in to pull it out. Whatever it was. If you put both hands in, you're telling me that you're going to touch a bigger chunk both times?
Oh, but someone obviously fixed it, so, like, maybe they've also smoothed it out.
But there are still visible cracks in it. You think they went over it, took the time
Well,
to
you
go
could
over it with
see
resin?
visible cracks and have it be smooth.
I mean, you
It's
you
a
coat it
professional.
in something, yeah, I guess. Fair enough. I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard. Well, that was just... Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on the urn. My fingerprints are on there. Then it proves that the urn was in Detective Atmy's office.
Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it?
Of course it does.
What did you say?
It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said.
I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable.
If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Atmy Detective Agency.
Ha! This blend. The dough blend number 107.
We're back on this one.
Yeah.
I've decided. That's a little too bitter after all.
Hey, your mask is smoking. You might want to take it off.
Oh, you're overheating.
Mr. Abney versus Mr. 2U. Who will win? Mo.
Order! I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and...
Wait a moment, Your Honor. There is no need for that.
No need, you say?
Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the end.
What are you saying?
Yes, I've finally broken him down. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. Would you like to skip this one, Riz?
Huh?
Your turn.
I said it.
What?
I didn't
What?
hear you.
This guy is nuttier than a fruitcake.
You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only masked Don the
Dio.
Mask. I am Dio. I hope you all enjoyed my little performance. Is what Mr. Wright would want me to say.
Well, Mr. Gobble, what is Mr. Atmey's condition?
He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor.
You.
I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be.
Well, it looks like the matter has been settled.
Really?
I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief.
Nick, you were right after all.
What a surprise.
Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief.
What finds the defendant, Mr. Run Delight? Suspense? You're wrong! Wrong, I tell you! I mean... Not exactly wrong so much. But actually not right, is what I was really trying to say.
He's not. This can't. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
A thief! The sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasures! It's me! I'm him! Dio! I'm the one you want! I'm the Dio, I tell you! So do it! Pronounce me guilty, please!
It's a weird way to fucking tell your wife that you're gay and you want out of the relationship. SMH.
What?
It's a weird way to try to get a divorce. I don't understand what it is that he's like so ready to fucking do here and be like, yeah, I'm guilty. Does he not like his relationship? Is he like... Is he really...
Says he's guilty.
Is he really... Does he really think that? Does he really believe that?
Sounds like he thinks he actually
could
stole
say?
the actual stuff. And that this guy was just trying to But this last one wasn't authentic.
Maybe.
I don't know what kind of a kangaroo court you all think this is, but...
The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass judge.
What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you.
Your confession means nothing when we've dug into the evidence. You're simply lying. Say something cool.
Mr. Gobbo, don't just stand there drinking coffee.
Gobbo,
Offer
say something
some to the
cool.
rest of us.
Gobbo, say something cool.
Ha! Hey there, Mr. Thief.
Yes, sir.
If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess.
Prove it.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean.
If you are Mask Star the Mask, then prove it. That's what it means.
Yes, sir. I'll be happy to.
Says he'll be happy to, Nick.
It's kinda cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy.
Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man.
What are you saying?
That's not true.
What are you saying right now?
What? I know that. I won't fail, I swear.
Well, Ron seems to get it.
Alright.
Okay then. Talk. We're all listening.
I don't think Ron does get it. Oh, well. Let's all have a listen to this confession.
Mask Star the Mask's identity.
The truth is, I've been Mask Star the Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Mask Star the Mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen, after all.
You do.
Except you do.
Yeah.
I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle, and it got torn off. That's all. I don't like the direction this trial is taken.
This is how every trial goes, at least with me anyway.
Ha! You're doing great.
Stop it, Mr. Goodall. You're embarrassing me.
Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright?
How much do we want to bet that Godot is just a fanboy of Wright and is just kind of here to see Wright do his job? Godot hasn't really done anything this trial.
He has like hearts in his eyes, and that's why he has to wear the visor.
Yeah. He hasn't really done anything.
But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
Wait, what?
I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Mask Star the Mask.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, Godot's pretty cool. Godot's pretty cool. He's like, hey, if you really are Mask Star the Mask, you buffoon, you were just free 5 minutes ago. I'll totally lock you up as Mask Star the Mask.
This is yet another case of prosecutors work out their personal problems with Phoenix by trying to get people locked up.
Well, I mean, if Godot hasn't done anything as egregious as any of the other people here to have been like Francisca or even Edgeworth and shit that he's done. Godot is just like, you're incriminating yourself right now. If you keep doing it, I'm gonna arrest you. Like, Godot's giving him a chance to shut the fuck up. And this guy's like, no, I'm it. And he's like, all right, you're it then.
I don't know, it sounds like they had a chat before this.
You think so?
I think maybe Ron just wants the publicity of being cool, a cool thief.
Maybe. Well, let's keep going and find out.
Thanks so much, Mr. Goodall. I'll do my best. All right, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination. Here it is. I've been starting to mask all along.
You don't have to read all this again. This is all the same dialogue we just got.
Yeah.
You may think you're the real Star of the Mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional.
I haven't told Deserie yet about my true identity, I mean. Believe me, I've got my reasons.
The way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it?
Even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose.
Yeah, they're just people in the end of the day. Press it harder, yeah. So why are you withholding the truth from your wife, anyway?
Well, first of all, I don't think she'd believe me anyway. And second, if there's one thing that Deserie absolutely detests, it's criminals. If that's the case, then why did you ever start theming to begin with? Well, Deserie is crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic. But she's the love of my life, Your Honor. I guess you could say I'm a Deserie-holic.
Aww. Being cute.
So you...
Annoying.
So you do have a complicated family situation after all.
Alright, that's enough. Please continue your testimony, I beg of you. I thought you were the one going to be the one to show us proof. You know, that you're the real Star of the Mask and not just kind of a obsessed fanboy.
Hey now, that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway?
Because we literally tasked you with it. Maybe because you're the one making the outrageous claim for a change?
Come on, Nick. You know that Mr. Delight couldn't have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. It's time to put it to work already.
I need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly be Star of the Mask.
Well, I guess if you had that kind of proof, we wouldn't still be here, would we?
For the time being, maybe I need to shift strategy. I should try to show that the light couldn't have stolen the Earth.
Anyway,
This is not true? You got no alibi.
I've been a judge for a long time. And this is the first time I've ever heard of a defendant brag about having no alibi. But I tell you, I was in Lordly Taylor that night. No, that's too vague, even for me. To be more precise, I was down in the basement.
Hold on. Hold on.
What is it, Nick?
Where was Ron the Light when the crime happened anyway? If you can prove he had an alibi after all, this case would be a piece of cake.
Well, you're right, but... Huh. You think you can prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee.
What kind of beans do you use in your blend? Maybe that would help. Well, I think maybe I can. Yeah, I do. I do have that thing that the judge hasn't said yet.
Blackmail.
I do have that thing that the judge never said. I have the evidence, or do you think I'm still some kind of third-rate rookie?
Oh, I've never seen you this angry before.
I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic.
But I was more confident than angry. Okay, let's...
Well then, let's see this evidence already. Show this court evidence that proves where your client was the night of the crime.
Blackmail letter. Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct?
Ah, that's... What is it?
A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents.
Blackmail?
According to this letter, at 1 o'clock in the morning on the night of the crime, Ron Delight was ordered to go to the offices of KP Security.
1 o'clock in the morning?
Yes, correct. Which is around the time the security camera photo was taken. So if the defendant was at KP Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, that proves that he has a watertight alibi.
No!
Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KP Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car, according to Larry anyway.
Well, Mr. Gobbo, do you have anything to say? And stop drinking that coffee!
Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong.
You're the only one that calls me thief, Mr. Godot! Alright, I'll try. I'll do it, I will!
He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up.
Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school.
Mr. Wright, it's true that I received that blackmail letter. But whether or not I actually went there is a whole different story, right? Oh, sorry if I'm sounding dramatic. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about.
Ha! That was brilliant!
Well, Mr. Wright, looks like you need some more evidence after all.
Oh, stupid kid. Alright.
The wallet.
Judge? You want to read that?
Now then, let's see your evidence. Demonstrate to this court that Mr. Delight actually went to KB's security that night.
You are correct, though, the wallet. Mr. Delight,
Give me his wallet.
This wallet belongs to you, correct?
Yes, it does. I lost it somewhere. Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away.
No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence.
Evidence?
Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you had lost your wallet?
Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime, but I know I still had it when Deserie and I went out for dinner.
This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security headquarters.
What? Surely you're not serious.
Yes, I'm serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night.
No!
Ha! This is indeed sad. Romanticists are blind to the reality that lies before them.
Huh? What does that mean?
Why did Mr. Delight drop his wallet at KV Security? What purpose did it serve?
Dude, you're really just saying fucking words now. You're just saying words. What does that mean? Someone get Godot out of here. Get him out of here, please.
Perhaps it was dropped by his wife to create a false alibi for her dear husband instead.
How would she know to do that? We established that she doesn't know. Sorry, but Mr. Delight probably dropped it himself when he went to use this. The keycard to KB Security CEO's office.
CEO's office?
What's wrong? No snappy comebacks. The fact is that Mr. Delight entered the CEO's office around 1 o'clock that night.
No, 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 no!
Oh, come on, Gobo. What's wrong? What's the matter, Gobo? What's the matter, Gobo?
Order, order, order! So, when the thief of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB's security. It looks like a perfect case for the defense.
You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my Godot blend number 107 impresses me a lot more.
What happened to Godot Blend 102? What are you trying to say?
You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company? But, did you actually investigate this CEO at all?
Huh? No, I mean, I guess not, but realistically, that is not this trial. That is something different.
Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof? I'm not sure what I think of that.
Not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you.
Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office. But you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright.
Where's Butts?
Nick, I think we're gonna have to track down the CEO guy.
No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite?
Worst judge ever, says Deserie.
He's doing his best.
There's someone
Not really,
else
no.
who can testify. This is the person who can testify that the keycard was used at 1 a.m. that night.
Who is this useless-looking young man?
Hey, you know him. You don't remember him, Your Honor?
Not exactly. But just looking at this picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat.
You're so mean to the Butts. Looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. He probably blocked out that memory on he probably blocked out that fuck. I wasn't Maya. Sorry, Rose.
He probably... Oh. No, that was Phoenix saying.
Yeah,
You're
Reed
right.
Phoenix's line is revenge.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know what's happening anymore. He probably blocked out that memory on purpose.
Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night.
Oh?
The question at hand is this keycard. Who's the Butts? Is it me?
It's you!
Yep, that's the keycard they use in the building I work. According to the serial number, it is also the one for the CEO's office. You need it again in that room, and every time you use it, they call you a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth by simply analyzing this keycard's data.
Ah!
Was that blend 108?
Well, Mr. Gobo,
Yeah, what do you feel about that, Gobo?
The name of the CEO of KD Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data. Here.
so what does it show?
Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime.
Found a Ron wallet used on October 12th in the night of the crime at 1 a.m.
What that means, it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Mask Star to Mask in this photo.
Ha! It looks like you're right.
On the surface, anyway.
Two minutes isn't even enough time to go through a good cup of joe.
It's true.
X.
Alright, hold on. So then.
Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KB Security's CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be Masked Star Damask. Good job! You did it, Nick!
That's enough! I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man! Besmirching him with the title of thief!
What's wrong, Your Honor?
I'm ready to pass judgment, but before I do that, do you have any further objections?
No, Your Honor.
Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight,
Finally, it's over.
not guilty.
Yeah!
Court is now adjourned.
Nice. October 13th, 2:24 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 4.
Nick, you did it! You were right after all. Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself.
Nicky boy!
Oh, Miss Delight.
I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I could ever repay you.
With a check written to my law office. We don't get many of those. That would be perfect. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Miss Delight. I just know I'm blushing.
Congratulations, Mr. Nick!
Oh, Pearls. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yes. Who is this woman? Oh, jeez.
Oh, she's nobody. She's just,
You're blushing! How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya?
Ah!
You should be ashamed of yourself!
She slapped me. What the fuck? She hit me hard.
Early. This woman is Miss Deserie Delight. She's our client's wife.
Yes, Mr. Nick!
Yeah?
You're even worse than I thought! Going behind the back of your own client?
No! No, you got it all wrong.
I'll never forgive you!
Stop hitting me! Double slap. That's a Pokemon move. Oh.
Well, anyway. Oh, then, alright?
I'm in danger.
We've got the secret order back and the thief has been caught.
You're in danger. I got slapped.
Earn in danger.
Ah!
You're so right, and it's all thanks to Nicky Boy here.
But actually, it was you, Mrs. Delight, that brought us our Erd back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, please, you're embarrassing me.
We won the case. And why does this guy still look so glum?
But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is,
Come on, give the kid some time. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo?
Mhm. Mr. Goodell, what are you doing here?
Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite.
Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy.
Well, playtime is over.
Huh?
Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered.
What?
Kane Bullard? Where have I heard that name before?
Are they winning in the background over there?
I have no idea.
They better be. They better be winning.
it better be winning.
They better be winning. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
No, that's fine.
You're good. I'm just legitimately curious if they're winning or not.
I don't know.
Oh, where have we heard this name before?
The CEO?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
It's been so long. Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security?
Was he trying to dodge a murder charge? Shit. Yeah, no, wait a minute. He's
Body?
yeah, no, he's a thief. He's a thief. Lock him up for that.
The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th.
You don't mean.
That's right, amigo. At the same time that a cheap little alert was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered.
Oh my god. So, what are you doing here?
Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today?
Oh, jeez.
He set this up? You're fucking joking, bro. Help me out? What?
On October 12th, at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron Delight was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbrued with utter rage.
What are you saying? Sorry.
What are you saying? Imbrued with rage? Come on! Don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard.
An employee of
What
KB
else would he have
Security?
that?
Yeah.
It looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief is going to be the juice that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi.
You know what? I can see why he's been so adamant about this now.
No way. He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred.
No! That's a lie! It can't be true!
Oh, but I am a thief, I tell you.
Yeah, keep going.
Ron Delight, you're going back to prison again.
Ooh.
And this time, the charge is much more serious. This time, you'll be tried for murder.
Oh, dun dun dun! What? This can't. This is impossible!
I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite.
I bet Ron just stole like a candy bar one time as a kid and is still just so broken up about it.
You didn't think it would be that easy, did you, Alice?
No, I figured it was unreasonably short.
You didn't think you could have a case without a murder.
Yeah. Fair enough.
You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely, you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward.
This case has nothing to do with me, though. I won that case. I can back down now.
Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two?
No.
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here.
This guy. Who the heck is he? And be quiet. The most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. How? You won!
Well,
Yeah,
then.
but he wanted you to win that so he could prosecute him for murder.
Okay, but that's not my problem anymore.
Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight. Nick, how could this be happening?
This has happened to you like 3 times. Don't question that. Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene of the crime was me.
Yeah, Ronnie.
Yeah. F. Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. The heck is gonna happen next? Find out next week.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Next week.
Next week here on Sunday. Yeah, I think that's a good place to end it. We're gonna have to fill everybody in on what happened, though. That is wild.
Yeah, that went places.
It sure did. Well, how do y'all feel after that one?
I feel pretty good.
That was wild. I did not expect that.
I knew it was coming.
I mean, yeah, I knew you did, but like, I had no clue.
Yeah,
How did it
it's
feel
wild.
watching us like squirm, trying to figure stuff out as you knew like what was happening?
Oh, it's great.
Nice.
I didn't see it coming my first time either.
How did you feel about it? Yeah.
In danger. That's how it felt.
That's how I felt, like you were in danger.
Yep.
Well, thanks for being in danger with both me and Rose today. I appreciate it.
Woo!
And thank all of you for showing up today.
Woo,
I
thank you.
appreciate that too. Oh, no problem. I'm always glad to have you guys here.
No, thank you.
Misery No, fuck you. Rose in circles. Aw, pat, 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 pat. I think with that, we're gonna do one of our fancy little YouTube raids. Who's here in chat right now? I want a show of hands of who's here in chat right now.
Do they have a hand emoji?
I don't know, but you two can also join in. 'Cause y'all are also here in chat. Technically.
Can't prove it.
Okay, fair enough. Ow! Don't
You
chomp
can't
me.
prove that I'm not. Mask, stardom mask.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, we seem to always raid last one out for these YouTube raids. Do we want to raid the last one out? My favorite dog on the platform?
If that's who you want to raid.
Or do we want to raid...
You want?
I mean, your call. We can raid Tex's grandma, who we never see anymore. Last one out is doing Elden Ring. And Tex's grandmama is doing Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Crit any %.
What did you say the first game was?
Elden Ring.
This is a trap. I personally am partial to Kingdom Hearts.
Do we want to see some Kingdom Hearts 2 speedrunning?
But I know people love their Elden Ring, so...
I mean, I love Tex's grandma. And anytime I can send people out there, I'm down. You got this, Deserie.
You know, it's been a minute since I've seen Tex's grandma.
They don't exist anymore. How do you feel about it, Rose? Are you down?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. Haven't seen them in ages. Yeah, exactly. Let's go check them out. Emote, we love streamer emote. No, emote YouTube raid emote. How about that? So I popped that in their chat. Go on over, click that link. I popped the link in the chat there. Just go on over and type in emote YouTube raid emote. So they know that we're coming from YouTube. And with that, let's get on out of here. We'll see y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow for some Paladins over on Twitch. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
I did not understand a single word you